Friends, today we are going to explain Kali Mine movie Rathnam, which you are going to like very much. So like the video now. Let us start the story. So at the beginning of the movie, let us show the scene of 1994, a bus full of passengers. But three goons attack the bus, due to which its ballast comes off, and it wakes up in a ditch. Now these three guys get down from the crossing and kill all those people and loot their jewelry and money. They kill all the passengers who were left alive. After this, one day when an inspector comes to catch these three, all three of them crash his car into a ditch like a bus and then go down and kill him. Now in this car, there was also the policeman's wife, who somehow saves her life and gets the hair out of her mother, and we can see that the woman is pregnant. After this, the woman has a son and she goes away to live. She begins to earn her living. Then we see that the son has grown up and is silent. He is living alone and where his mother has gone, and I will come to know where he is. While we see the three bandus who have now decided to take over the land. The work has started, and one day Baba is sleeping at night when he sees that some people are going to kill a man named Ravam, and when they kill the owner of Loklo, Selvam. When she comes, that boy immediately kills that luck, and Saran keeps looking who saved my life and why, after which the boy gets jailed, and after a few years, when the boy is released, he tries to save Selvam's life. Now the story comes in 2024, where the police finds severed hands and legs on the Angar Tamil Nadu border, and the entire state was shaken by this news. Hence, there was pressure on the police that all this is going to happen. Now let us show the story of a few months ago. When a girl is going home from school, her bus breaks down. Abu, the girl, was alone in the bus. This leb drawer gets the girl a nifty in a car, and it is revealed that this car belongs to the councillor of that area. Hence the driver also gets worried about the people that they will take the girl home safely. But we see that he is looking at the part said girl with very sad eyes. Only then, the scene changes to Selvam, who has now become an MLA, and he is telling his men that earlier there was a small bandit who used to encroach on people's lands. But when a 12-year-old boy became a big, saved my life from a fall, then I decided to join politics so that I can help the people of my society. Then Selvam gets a call from one of his men. Friends, he gives such news that Selvam is thrilled. Next scene comes. A man from Selvam's gang goes to Murthy, who runs a hustler, and at that time he had come to take Ma Rathnam. Then we come to know that Rathnam Bai is the boy who had saved Selvam's life. Now he is Murthy. Rathnam is taken straight to the hospital where Selvam had called him. Here it is revealed that the girl who had asked for a lift from the counselor is admitted in the hospital, and her cousin is critical. When he tried to rob the honor of the girl in the parcel, the girl got thrown from the moving vehicle, and her condition became so bad that Salam told Rathnam that now you tell that power officer that if anyone will look at the girl in my honor, what will be his defeat, and don't worry about the police. I will wait to see. Now hearing this, Rathnam with his gang reaches the council area, where first he washes his man thoroughly, and then parsa out the skin of the body, because the biggest sin that the councillor had committed in the run-up was now shown to the collector office of Kaval district, where the meeting was going on, and the connector tells that whatever happened on the border of Andhra and Tamil. There are lands, now some people have started encroaching on them, about which complaints keep coming every day. Then a man tells that, in 1954, Tirupati was shifted from Kamis to Andar, due to which many Tamil people suffered loss because the place where they lived became a part, and people started occupying Tamilian lands wrongly, the biggest gang of which was Rayudu gang, and the old Tehsildar of Ma says that this was an LRI 25 years ago. Her husband had settled in America and had about 40 acres of land, and he had 3 sons who lived in America. Then 3 brothers took advantage of this and identified themselves in the names of those 3 sons, made and sold Tirupati land for 32 crores, after which they started taking over the lands, and their names are Bhima Rayudu, Subba Rayudu, and Raghav Rayudu. After this, we see those Pino Rayudu brothers, who are now they are occupying the land and building a college on it. Then this Bhima, who is the eldest, comes to see the land, and because of one mistake, he kills the person measuring the land because he gets angry at everything. After this, we see a girl named Malika, who is a nurse, and she is going to Vad by bus when a man faints in the bus, and Malik gets treated and admitted to the hospital, due to which he dies. That man's life is saved, and here it is revealed that Malika has cleared need paper thrice, but due to lack of money, she wants to study from government college. After this, Malika is going somewhere with her friend, so Rathnam sees her, and he feels like he knows Malika, so he follows her, but he doesn't find Malika anywhere. Then the next day, when Marathi and he are getting their house vacated from a family who were renting a house, when they were sitting occupied, there were many people watching them doing this, including Malika, and she thought that these goons were snatching her house from a family. That is, Malika had a misunderstanding against Rathnam that how much he is a bad guy. Now the next day, when Rathnam is eating in a dhaba, he sees some people talking on the phone as if their target is Rathnam. Then Rathnam also comes out and gets ready to fight, but then his eyes fall on Malika and he keeps looking at her. Then those goons take out knives and go to kill Malika instead of Taram. That is, Malika was their real target. Seeing this, Taram first saves Malika, and he gets attacked alone by the goons. Here, it seemed that he has some connection with Malika, hence he was saving her. Then Ratna sends Malika to the college and starts fighting with the goons at the gate, which was Malika's net exam today. Now Malika, when she comes back after writing her exam, her friend asks whether you knew Rathnam before, because it seemed from his words that he had known you for many years, then shows us the flashback, where after sending Malika to college, Rathnam beats up all the goons and repeatedly tells everyone that in his presence, he will not let anything happen to that girl. You don't know who he is from now on towards him. Don't even look. Then Malika says that she is on Rathnas, but her friend tells in the police station. After this, both of them reach the police station to meet Rathnam, where Rathnam was sitting comfortably. Then he meets them and asks why those goons came to you. Where then Malika would say that my father has some pending land issue, but I did not know that these people would be so dangerous that they would come to kill me. On hearing this, Rathnam says that then you should not roam alone, so he immediately called her number. He takes care of her, and Malika also wonders why he is doing so much for me. Well, now wherever Malika goes, Rathnam along with his gang follows her like security, and now in a few days, the time comes for Malika to go from Vellore to her village, which was not in the car. Now Rathnam makes her sit in the bus, and today he asks Malika her name, that too after so many days. Then he says, should I take a photo of you? Should Malika also ask him? She gives permission, after which he takes the photo and goes away with tears in his eyes, and we see Malika and understand that maybe she has started liking Rathnam. Now when Rathnam comes crying to Selvam, then Rathnam seeing tears in Rathnam's eyes, he asks the reason for this. Then Rathnam shows him the photo of his mother from her purse, and we come to know that in reality, Rathnam's mother, Lognayagi, resembles Malika in appearance. Hence Rathnam never calls Malika by name. Selvam was also shocked to see that he does not call her and protects her. Then people tell us the story of Nagi, that when Nagi started living in another city from her mother, then one day A businessman caught the eye of her, hence they offered Logan Agi to do business with them, but Logniji refused, after which they kidnapped Rathnam and forcefully sent him into the room to get Lognya Agi to do business with them, after which the police raided there. While Mara and Rathnam were having fun outside, the policeman took away his mother from the cell, after which Ratham's mother committed suicide in the jail due to her disgrace, and then Sarvam. She was the one who, along with the people, had got the last rites of Logan Agi done. And friends, in the beginning, Rathnam had saved Selvan's life by killing a woman. In fact, she was the same businessman who had done so bad to Lognagi, and Rathnam should also take revenge. Took and even saved Selvan's life. Now Rathnam says in print that I did not tell her about my mother, otherwise she would have started asking what had happened to your mother. Then what would I have told her? Selvam asks. When asked where the girl was, Rathnam would say that she was going back to her village by bus. On this, Selvam would say that, till now you were saving her, but you made a mistake by sending her alone in the bus. Hurry up and take her to her village yourself. Leave her otherwise, the goons will not leave her. Now hearing this, Rathnam reaches to take Malika, but at the same time, the goons also attack Malika, after which Rathnam first kills the goons, but more goons also come. They chase Ratham's ass. Then this terrible chase happens, and after killing everyone, Ratham reaches a forest. He tells Malika that today we will have to stay here. Those people will be heavy. I will take you home safely. Then Ratham asks, how many? All the people are after you to kill you. This is very serious. Tell me about it. Then Malita tells that my grandfather lived near Tirupati, where he had 52 acres of land, which was, later it became a part of Andhra. When Tirupati became a part of Andhra, we used to go to our land to worship our ancestors, and my grandfather and father had a lot of attachment to this land. But when we went there to worship this year, we saw that a medical college is being built on our land, which is the work of Rayudu brother. All these lands are captured. After this, my father also complained to the police, but Rayudu was not afraid of anyone. Rather, his people gave us the land. When they were asking to give 30 lakh rupees, then Malika's father drives him away from the house, after which Bhima Rayudu comes with his brothers and starts beating them in their house. At the same time, Bhima gets surprised after seeing Malika's face. Why is this now? We will get to know later. Then after knowing this story, Ratan asks Malika to sleep in the car, and himself stands outside and keeps watch, and also gets to know everything about Rayudu brothers. Now the next day, Ratna tells Malika that you tell your father to give his land after taking the money, because life is more important than land, and that Radu brother is very dangerous. After this, Ratna drops Malika home and goes from there. But Malika calls him into the house, and he is introduced to everyone. Then suddenly, there is a loud explosion outside, and when Ratnam goes outside to look, he comes to know that Bhima's men have blown up his car. Now seeing this, Ratnam is shocked. His mind gets disturbed, and he immediately takes out his weapon from the car and starts killing all the people in the line. After this, he comes straight to Bhima with Malika, who was performing the inauguration puja in the same college. Ratnam says that this land belongs to Malika, so you will have to remove this building from here today itself, and now this fight has become mine too, so I am not going to leave anyone, and I am giving you 10 days time to remove the building, after which it will be on Malika's land. Worship with her hands. He gets it done and goes away with him. Then even Bhima is not able to say anything to Ratnam. After this, we see the minister near Bhima, who had invested money in this medical college. He was telling Bhima that his money should not be lost in this. But Bhima gets angry and says that the medical college will be opened on Malika and the boy will die. Here we see Ratnam, who asks Malika's father that if the land is in your name, then these people will risk Malika's life. Why are they lagging behind? Then her father tells that once I had borrowed 1 lakh rupees from a man for Malika's education. In return, he got me to sign on a blank paper. Taking advantage of that, Bhima used that signature to steal my land. Got the papers done, but he did not know that the owner of this land is not me, but my daughter Malika, who is after Bhima, Malika's life after her death. Because as soon as Malika dies, I will become the owner of this land, and the benefit of my signature will be there. By picking up, they will grab that land. Now Rathnam understands the whole story. Then Andhra police comes to arrest him, who was sent by Bhima, but that area was a part of Tamil. Hence Selvam also reaches there and asks for arrest warrant from the policeman. That is, the police of another state cannot arrest such a person in this state, after which he drives away all the policemen. Then Selv meets Malika and asks Rathnam to stay here with his people, because he had understood that Malika's life is in danger. Here we see that a Pandit is keeping an eye on Rathnam. Now who is this Pandit? We will know further. Here we see Andhra police planning and arresting Rathnam on the request of Bhima. Van releases the weapon, and after finding out about it, Selvam calls Rathnam and says that Andhra police is coming to take you, and if you get caught in their hands, they will kill you, so until I bail. Do not bring the paper, do not get into their hands. After which Rathnam leaves from there with his men, and the police does not find anyone. Then, not seeing Rathnam, Bhima's men attack Malika at night. Then Murthy and his wife help in saving her. The partner gets badly injured. Then when Malika is running away to save her life, Rathnam comes and kills all the men. But in the meantime, Malika gets slightly injured. Then when Rathnam takes care of Malika. When Selvam comes to know that Rathnam has fallen prey to the Andhra police, he comes and arrests him, but they come along with Rathnam and take Malika to the hospital. When he asks the policeman to somehow stop Rathnam in this state, the policeman also does the same, and by falsely accusing Rathnam, he does not allow him to go to Andhra, due to which his life is saved because Bhima had warned him about the same. A plan was made. Then Rathnam goes straight to the hospital to see Malika when she was out of danger. We see within a few days that the boys have come to see Malika, whom Malika refuses and tells her father that it is better than this. Get me married to Rathnam because I like him and he will also take care of me. Then as soon as Rathnam comes to know about this, he gets angry at Malika and says that I never thought like this about you. He told her the truth today too. He tells her that your face resembles that of my mother. That is why I have not even called you by your name till date. And he tells her the whole story of his mother, and also shows her his mother's photo. Then he says that Malika, after today, I will not come to this house of yours, but I have promised that I will not let anything happen to you, after which he leaves from there. Now after knowing all this, Malika realizes her mistake, and the very next day she goes to Rathnam and confesses her mistake, apologizes, and tells Rathnam mother's photo was now made in color, which she gives to Rathnam. Now after this, when Rathnam is going somewhere, he meets the same priest who takes Rathnam to meet his family. Then the priest's family members tell that my brother was killed by the Rayudu brothers, due to which we have been hiding till today. And we know that you are the only one who can kill the Rayudu brothers, so you can take as much money as you want, but kill those Rayudu brothers, then return they. He refuses. Then when he is leaving from there, his eyes fall on a room, and he gets surprised to see her. Now Rathnam saw what happened. We will know further. Then we see that Malika has cleared her NEET exam, and he has got a seat in a government college in Tirupati. So now he had to go to get admission, but now if he goes there, then people of Bhima will definitely come to kill him. Rathnam will also be arrested by Andhra police, will take, and if he does not go, then Malika's dream of becoming a doctor will remain unfulfilled. Then Rathnam decides that he will take Malika to get her admission. After this, Rathnam leaves for Tirupati with Malika, and Bhima's men are already standing at the airport. Then Rathnam somehow escapes from those people and gets admission in Malaga. Then when these people were leaving the college, Bhima's goons were standing outside, from whom Rathnam runs away with the help of a truck. On the way, Suba catches him. Then Rathnam kills everyone in anger and then kills Suba too. Then, after knowing about his brother's death, Bhima loses his senses and he thinks of killing Rathnam. After this, the fight escalates so much that the ministers of both the states have to come in between, and a meeting is called to make a compromise between Selvam and Bhima. Then we will give our land in front of everyone. She gives it to the government, saying that medical college should be made a government medical college so that poor children can study in it. After which all the ministers say yes to this offer. Although due to this, Bhima had suffered a lot of loss, due to which he is happy. Then when everyone leaves, Rathnam comes to Bhima and says, "See, today people have won." Bhima gets shocked after hearing this, and Selvam was also watching all this happening. Bhima is shocked by this name. Then Selvam asks Rathnam about Logan Agi, that why did you take your mother's name in front of Bhima? To which Rathnam tells, and Sen goes to the flashback when Rathnam found the photo of his mother and his father in that priest's room, had seen, and here it is revealed that Logan Agi was orphaned since childhood, who had 3 brothers, and these are none other than the same people, who are now known as Radu brothers. Now here, people, Log Agi fell in love with the priest's son, after which they got married, and then everything went well for a few days. But one day, Nagi saw that her 3 brothers had stolen gold from somewhere, and it was the same gold that they had collected by robbing the bus. Then people took this case to Nagi's husband. Seeing this, Logan Agi understood that they were the bus robbers, and she locked her brothers in the room and went to call her husband so that these 3 could be punished. Then the 3 brothers somehow escaped from the house, and one day, taking advantage of the opportunity, they pushed Nagi and her husband off the hill, which we saw in the beginning, in which her husband is killed, and Nagi, who was pregnant at that time, runs away to save her life. Then people Nagi gave birth to Rathnam, and then we have seen what happened to her. Then after knowing all this, Rathnam wanted to kill both the child brothers too. However now, Rathnam is in trouble with his family regarding Malika. He goes near, where everyone welcomes him nicely. Bhima also comes to know about Logan Agi's family and where they are hiding. So one day, he gets them attacked from behind the chariot, in which some people are killed. They are killed and some get injured. Actually, Bhima did not want anyone associated with Logan to remain alive so that his true identity could be revealed. Even today, Bhima was afraid of people. Hence he wanted to get Malika also killed first, when he had seen Malika for the first time. Now, after the loss of life of so many priests' family, the police goes out under pressure to catch Bhima and his men, and after knowing this, Bhima and his brother hide in their coffee shed. But Rathnam catches them. He had his first sight on the people, who, in order to avenge his family, directly attacks their base and kills all the men and Bhima's younger brother. After this, Rathnam tells Bhima that I am the people. I am Niazi's son, who goes to Bhima Chowk after hearing this, and then, at that very moment, he cuts him into pieces. After this, Rathnam kept the pieces of Bhima's body on the border of Andhra and Tamil Nadu, which we saw in the beginning. After this, Rathnam, he goes to the police and surrenders, due to which he is sentenced to a few years' imprisonment. Then after a few days, Malaga comes to meet him, where Rathnam says that he must fulfill his dream of becoming a doctor, and after seeing a good boy, marry him, and yes, if any problem. If I have a phone with me in jail, then let me know, and I will make everything right. Hearing this, Malika hugs him while crying, and this movie ends here. Friends, how did you like this movie? Do tell us in the comments. And apart from this, if you want explanation of C movie, please comment. And friends, I have a request from you. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon because we have to reach 1 lakh subscribers as soon as possible.